couple weeks back, I was in Sneakercon Detroit looking for beaters to bring back on the channel. On my hunt, I came across the worst off-white Jordan 5s I've ever seen. Everything is wrong with the shoe, yellowing, creasing. These shoes have been worn down to the ground. I paid 120 bucks for these. I'm starting to think I paid too much for these, but that's all right. This video is to show you guys how to bring any off-whites back to life. Let's get started. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button to help our channel grow and drop a comment down below on what custom you want to see me do next. If I like the idea, I'll do the custom and send you a Reshoevnator care package. Now let's get started on this project. For before and after purposes, I'm gonna work on the right shoe. Let's start by disassembling it. Got the insole, lace lock, lace, and hang tag removed. We'll clean these up separately. As far as the shoe goes, what makes this shoe so hard to clean up is the ripstop material. There's a lot of layers to this material. All that grime and dirt gets trapped in between. It's really hard to clean it on a surface level. To do this correctly, you're gonna need to use the right tools, the right technique, and take your time. To start with this cleaning, and any cleaning really, you wanna use a compressor or a dry brush to remove any surface dust, debris from the inside of the shoe. That's gonna help out big time instead of going directly to the brush and solution and pushing the grime and dirt deeper into the materials. Let's go use the compressor. Shoe is fully pre-treated. Now let's get on to the cleaning. We're gonna be using Reshoevnator Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit. This shoe needs to go through the washing machine to fully flush out all the grime and dirt that's stuck in between the layers. Let's start this process by inserting the shoe tree and squirting some solution inside the bowl of water. Now the name of the game is patience. I'm gonna scrub the shoe for a good 20 minutes using the Soft Bristle Brush and the Medium Bristle Brush. I'm gonna scrub from the outside and the inside. Really what I wanna do is loosen up all that grime and dirt that's inside those layers. Round one of the pre-treatment is complete. Next, we're gonna go to the sink, rinse the entire shoe off, then use the compressor one more time to get really close to the material to blow out that trapped in dirt. The compressor helped big time with this step. As I was doing it, I could see some of the dirt move away. Now I understand not everybody has a compressor. They can be kind of expensive. One thing you can do is go to one of those car washes that offer free vacuums. Most of them have a compressor. You can just pull up with the shoe you're cleaning, hit it with the compressor, and it'll do the trick. Go back home and finish it up. It may seem like a bit much, but it does a trick. Now on to round two of the cleaning. Same thing, I'm gonna use the Soft Bristle Brush and the Medium Bristle Brush to scrub the insides and outsides. I just wanna continue to break down that grime and dirt that's trapped inside those layers. I also got some fresh water and solution. Round two is complete. These are looking a million times better. Got a lot of the grime that was trapped inside fully out. However, there's still a couple of spots that are there. The thing with off-white sneakers that contain this ripstop material, it turns yellow over time. As you can see throughout the sneaker, there's a lot of yellowing going on. So the next step, I'm gonna try to eliminate the grime that's still trapped inside and some of this yellowing. So for round three, I'm gonna put this shoe inside a bucket of water with a special Vick mix. First, we're gonna throw in some solution, a good 3 to 4 squirts. Next, I'll be using some Reshoevnator detergent pods. I'll put 2 inside. I'm gonna pop them before I put them in there. And lastly, this is gonna help whiten up the material. Let's pour some OxiClean. Now before I put the shoe inside, let me give it a good mix. Now that it's all mixed up, you want to put the shoe inside with something so it doesn't float back up. All right, everything's good to go. Let's put the shoes inside the indoor setup underneath some UV rays. It's been exactly 18 hours since I put the shoe inside the indoor setup. As you can see, the water is pretty yellow and gray. That's from all the grime that was in the shoes, the insole, and the lace. As far as the uppers go, I can already see a lot of improvements on the uppers specifically. All the trapped in grime that was in the toe box specifically and on the back area is fully gone. Now it may be overkill, but I am gonna go back one more time, scrub the shoe, use the compressor to blow out any trapped in grime that's left inside. Then after that, we'll put them in the washing machine. All right, after about 4 rounds of cleaning, it's time for the washing machine. We'll finish it off with some detergent pods. Deep clean process is complete. I let them dry for several hours. This shoe looks so much better from when we started, but we're not done yet. Next step is to put them inside the Vick 2000. It is a weekend, so I'm gonna let them sit in there for a good 2 days. Hopefully the UV rays can eliminate some of this yellowing. Overall, it looks great. A lot of the yellowing that was in the material came out nicely thanks to the Vick 2000. Now we do have some separation we gotta fix. A little bit right here. And some separation on this side as well. To start, I'm gonna be using some acetone and Q-tips to get in there to prep it before we lay down some new glue. Now I'm gonna lay down some bar super stick on the inside of the separation, let it cure for a few minutes, then we'll stick everything together. To make sure I don't get any glue on the uppers of the shoe, I put down a couple of pieces of tape in the areas I want to apply glue. Once the glue is applied, I just have to remove the tape before heating up the area and sticking everything back together. Glue job is complete, let's move on to the midsole. Before I lay down some red and black paint, I gotta do some prep work. Using some 800 grit sandpaper, I'm gonna go back and forth to remove the factory finish. This step is really easy, it shouldn't take long at all. Prep is complete. First color I'm gonna lay down is the red. To get the perfect match, I started off with red. Then to tone down the vibrancy, I mixed it with some hot pink. And to eliminate the shine, I mixed in a couple of drops of duller. Now I'm gonna touch it up with a small angular brush. Red looks good. Now to touch up the black, I'm gonna continue to use the angular brush instead of airbrushing. As long as I don't rush, this brush should be perfect for all the small areas of the midsole. Repaint is complete. Jordan 5s are super easy. It's always best just to freehand it and not use tape. For the black, I lay down 2 coats to make it nice and solid. All that's left to do is spray some matte finish outside. But first, let me tape it up. All taped up, let's go outside and spray some matte finish. Final step, gotta take care of the details. There's a lot of frayed areas going on all over the shoe. I'm gonna clean it up with some scissors. Some of it I'm gonna leave as is. Other areas I'm gonna take care of that are a bit too much. Near the sock liner area, there's also a lot of lint trapped inside. For that, I'm gonna use a little brush to pick it out. All touched up, last step we gotta do is lace it up with some clean, fresh laces. All right guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on this full restoration of these off-white Jordan 5s. The key to this project was patience. Took a lot of work and time to get the uppers back to the state. As you can see on the before, there's a lot of grime and dirt trapped inside all those layers of the ripstop material. But with some patience and using a rejuvenated product, we got all that stuff fully flushed out. As far as the rest of the shoe goes, we reglued it and repainted the midsole and got it back to its clean state. The techniques to cleaning up the shoe can be applied to any off-white Jordan. Drop a comment down below on what's your favorite off-white Jordan to ever come out. This is Vic Almighty. I won't see you guys this Monday, but I'll see you guys next Saturday with my new schedule. See you guys.